welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're subscribed, if you're not, please subscribe. It means so much to me. Today's video is a story time about the time that my mom was called crazy and went crazy. This video, oh my god, is so funny. So please give this video a thumbs up, like it, comment, subscribe, and please share with everybody that you know. I love you guys, and enjoy. Okay, so this story happened in 6th grade. And around this time, I had got in trouble about something. So my mom was like, you're grounded, no TV, no nothing. But she let me keep my phone. So I was like, okay, fine. So I went into my room and I was texting my friend. I was like, hey, we're going to call her Bria. I was like, hey, Bria, do you want to come over to my house and play with me? Knowing that I was grounded. I could be so dumb sometimes. I knew I was grounded, but I was still like, hey, Bria, do you want to come to my house and play with me? She was like, yeah, sure, let me ask my dad. So I was like, okay, cool. She asked her dad, and her dad was like, yeah, she can come over. And she's like, yeah, my dad said I can come over, so I'm going to be over there in like a couple minutes because I'm doing my laundry. And so I was like, okay. So I started cleaning up my room and cleaning up kind of around the house because my dad was in the living room and my auntie was in the kitchen. So I couldn't just start cleaning up and they'd be like, why are you trying to make everything look so perfect? And then that's when I would have really snitched on myself, you know? So I was just kind of like secretly clean up. Like I would go in the living room and like dust off secretly. And nobody noticed that I was cleaning up the house. But anyways, like a couple minutes passed by and my friend, all I heard was a knock on the door. I opened the door and her dad and her was standing at the door. So I was like, hold on 1 second. I ran to my mom's room. I was like, Mom, my friend is here and she wants to know if she can play with me. Her dad just dropped her off and she lives all the way on the other side of town. And her dad just dropped her off and she was wondering if she could play with me. My mom was like, no, you are grounded. What don't you get about that? You're grounded. Tell her I'm sorry, maybe next time. And so I started crying right when she said no. So I was like, yes ma'am. And so I went to my front door and I was crying. I was like, my mom said you can't come. And then I know her dad was thinking, dang, I just wasted my gas to come over here. Because you said she can come over here. And she can't even come over here. So he was just like, his face was like. And then my friend was like, okay, I'll just come over next time maybe. And I was like, okay. And I shut the door. I locked the door. And I went to go sit on the couch right next to my dad. My dad was like, what's wrong? And then I was like, Mom said my friend can't come over. He's like, it's okay. Don't cry. You know you're in trouble, so it's okay. Don't cry, okay? Maybe you can go play with her tomorrow or you'll see her at school. And I was like, okay. And then I started crying louder because I was mad. Like, my friend just came over here and she couldn't even come in. So then my mom was like, you better shut up. Like from her room, and then I started crying more. And she said, and all you hear is, hold up. And then you hear a bell. You hear a bell, and then that's when I really started crying. She came outside, her hair was like nappy, she had like a house gown on. She came up to me and she got in my face. She said, didn't I just tell you to be quiet? And then I'm like, yes ma'am. And she said, then shut up. And then I started crying more. And then she started to whoop me, and my dad like put his hand out. He was like, stop acting like you crazy. He messed up. He called her crazy. So then my mom was like, oh, I'm going to show you crazy. I'm going to show you crazy. That's how she did. That's what she did. Oh, it was so bad. She was like, matter of fact, get the F out my house. And then my auntie was just sitting on the computer, minding her own business, playing The Sims, building a happy, beautiful family. And all you hear is my mom, you get out my house too. And my auntie's like, oh, and she was on the phone too. She's like, what'd I do? And she's like, get out my house. And she unplugged the computer. She unplugged the computer and put it in her room. And like this all happened in like 2 minutes. She unplugged the computer and put it in her room. And then my auntie went in the room to call, I guess, her friend to come over and get her because my mom was acting like she was crazy. So then my mom, she went into the garage and she was yelling loud. She was yelling so loud the neighbors were coming outside. And like the neighbors, they were like putting their head out like looking. And then she was just yelling. And then I walked up to my mom and I was crying. I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. She said, don't ever talk to me, because you're not sorry. She went from 0 to 100 real quick. She was like the Hulk. And I was probably like Beauty and the Beast. I was Beauty, and I was terrified. And then I started crying when she yelled at me. She said, get on my face. And then my dad was just like, my dad got scared. Like, my dad actually had fear in his eyes, right? So then she was just yelling outside. Everybody was outside looking. My mom went into the room and she started yelling at her sister. Her and her sister started arguing because my auntie was like, why are you kicking me? I didn't even do nothing. And then all of a sudden, I walked back in the house and my mom and my auntie are squaring up on each other. They just fighting. My auntie's shirt got ripped. Hair was pulled out. Oh my God, everything. So then my auntie got mad. And then my dad was trying to pull them apart while they were fighting. He was like, calm down. My mom was like, don't tell me to calm down. It's not funny, but it's funny. So anyways, my auntie went outside and she called the police. She's like, yeah, my sister just fought me. She was crying, yelling, and my mom was crying and yelling too. The police came, and when the police came, my mom was sitting on the couch like, and then me and my dad just sitting on the other couch like me and my dad, we was just so quiet on the couch. We had our hands like this. We was just like, and my mom was on the couch like, the cops came in and asked what the problem was. And we told him the problem, but we didn't say why it started, because it wasn't that serious. I mean, it was that serious because he called my mom crazy, but it wasn't that serious for all that stuff to go down, right? So anyways, my mom didn't say nothing to the police at all. She didn't talk to them or nothing. And the police was like, it's okay, just calm down. It's gonna be okay. And so my dad was like, come on, Crochet, let's pray with your mom. So me and my dad, we locked arms, and I tried to grab my mom's hand. She was like, don't touch me. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna touch you. And then, like, she was like, well, Crochet, just put your hand on, like, her hip or something. And then I tried to, she said, don't effing touch me. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna pray for her, okay? We're gonna pray for her. Me and my dad prayed. My dad prayed out loud, and then Mom was just like, she was crying. And I felt so bad. And my dad was like, come on, let's just clean up the whole house, right? We cleaned up the whole house. My mom went in her room. She got dressed, and she just took a ride around. You know, she took a ride, came back, act like nothing happened. She came back with my brother. She went to go pick up my brother. She came back, act like nothing happened. When my brothers came home, I was like, man, y'all missed it. It went down. It was like boom, boom. And she was like, ah. And it was like, wee, wee. It went down. Y'all missed everything. And then it was like, really? They didn't believe me. But it went down. And then so now when like my mom be having her friends over, and they be like, girl, you crazy. I be like, no, she not. Don't call her crazy. Don't call her crazy, because you haven't seen crazy. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up, like it, comment, subscribe, and share with everybody that you know, because it's a good one. And don't call your mom crazy, because she's not crazy, okay? She's not crazy. Don't call her crazy. I love you guys, and see you in my next one.